Me did yanyante chua, and maybe I'm discovered for Europe. I come bushing for Ghana. No, me used to tap send, tap send. No fee mobile money transfer. Eye easy, eye convenient, eye fast, and sounds so free. Won't you share? Me discover ye mapim. Tap send. Intienne. Also download the tap send app. No, ever mobile phone so free. Nefesi kakomu bushing for Ghana for na. Tap send. Papa no.
Everybody check now. Check it. Check it. The beat is real. Don't wait, make it kill ya. Get your green select glucometer and check it. Sugar level, check it. Check it. Green select glucometer. Check it. Push sugar level for check it. Check it. Reselect glucometer. Everybody check now.
This advert has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
Remember, say a bright call a Global Citizens Festival, no, and send be bracy or ye can't be brain so are fine. Na bakon it seems to be the interest of politicians in Ghana. Area na enipa binom ebrana president His Excellency Nana Addo Akufo-Addo eba bekasa bi mu start here pa away away sa holiday as a politicians no ama fani personal ama ebi mu pa start dig find it out those who were behind it. My producers have chanced on a video coming from NIT. I think it's OKFM rather. Yeah, it is OKFM. Where Hobson Adoye, who is one of the communicators of the NPP, has said, say, Unipa Oma fans no, ebo President Nana Addo Akufo-Addo, His Excellency, obo on a way no. The person I share video may be some pound for. Now I've told my producers to also check on Baba Sadiq whether they would get Baba Sadiq to respond to this as well, because according to Hoops in Adoeno, it was Baba Sadiq who organized people to come to the Black Star Line, or better still the Independence Square, to do the away thing, or better still to boo at the president or to hoot at him. Ebani say anafe aman komono ya ehun kakra. And on another note, let me also tell you that Honorable Katie Hammond, also akase emrantie na omuko Global Citizen Festival omuko ball Nana Addo away no. Ose omutiti se kube. Na kube no ebesi na minya hu se ma kube o. Say kube brown no de hu den bi. I'm not too sure which one. Na ba ku bi o kan de eno e kan ya agree. Enti ya agree wa idea. Ose she ni omutim na omsoro mo je maboji. Yes, set we so a me every 3 days be me maboji ntime me nka ho. De woje na boji kpuha ya agree. Enti hopon pan de honorable Katie am no de ya agree. Now I want us to watch these videos, then we will come back to and communist rank as I say Adena politicians afa hono na omo an ne say okay ebian kofo bi na nema bi koso omompe, but omo de hye nipa bi. Why would they only say it like that? Let's watch video number 1, the one from OKFM. Na yaba ne yasambe introduce the next video. Watch this. I'll be back.
Na yabekwa omanso na ye ne hopes na do ya twetwe nkomo enimdifo wa madwunu mu do ayapa wo mo se wo mo nkasa ma osona manwuko NPP communicators odimu akwetene pa Dera hopes in matchen
yejo sominia
na boko de
aja nyame adaroma aso for mo bomba ye ma de na ja yanko pa ye ado
Yada jamiase pa na Emra pa na me ye was a friend wa na ma. Nanka ya global citizen festival.
Independence Square hono.
Ayo.
You see, yen yanum NDC for no.
Still na mo de she wo mo.
Eya omo o de tie me. Omo ndwene o man no ho. Wa ho abrante na friend Sadiq o ye tre music was.
Yeah.
Or none the architect of what happened.
Hey.
Na ye eya be ya wo mu say you are in the entertainment industry. E kwan abie a ebema wo watimi akọ wanim. Na kokko yesterday where it's a shame.
What the option Sadiq you ni anu abeyi ne ho ano.
Opa friend gina so na mene no.
Enyina so be na wo de bonu kwadu yi.
Me say wo de opa fare to so na mene no. Hwe wo ye nhihye no originally na kesi say trade minister na say tourism minister. Ena ekokoma e word wo honum. Trade minister eni omanumu na president ni honum eni ade. Eti president Biden no mu hu so omo betimanya president kwa manaba because in South Africa he was there. Requested say etimi bagana nke be ne de. It is a bagana dia na say ye betimanya no ho kwan nke beboa. Ana president JP so obeba. Eti Sadiq no because of war entertainment industry now we free to some of the organizers wonya hint no and ofrera dogwe mu ne so hindi mu and they met on this
Who evidence
so,
now
Sadiq recruited some people from Fadama me más specific no who say me mo bitimu fankasa recruited a guy sibia a bikrampo many of moye fine katra about 75 of them no mo so mo ni mu say e bi o mo sisan go for free other areas but Fadama there we mo for 75 and they gave everybody 120 Ghana so mo konko yes ade nto mo do na boys no bufu is 120 Ghana saying o mo nye eti Wamo ekoko plane ye. Wo hwe nipa na no ye. Wo se guy ba ko na camera no eti na chipe. Ate se eya yi na chief se de ko yi. President kasa na dom di na e boje no so. Hwe sa boyin eyi ni nyina no eye TV3 video. Meanwhile, a brad no kosono. Bloggers in na a kind of life. And then after the bloggers in na TV3, you know, at two or more use.
Not cano.
All right, so that was Hobson Adoye on OKFM with Ohene Nana Kwame Amo. Ohene Nana Kwame Amo. A communications member of a NPP. Hopes in Addo say onu di onim pa say Baba Sadiq na organize a month from Fadama. Ese nipa base 72 osahena. Ye momu na 120 Ghana cedis. Ena omo bekasa. Well, yenkoso na me introduce the next video to you. The next video is coming from Honorable KT Hammond, or a member of Parliament. Na at least two of my panel members were there. Young barrister here was there. Kojokin was there. Yalgre wasn't there, but I know he has followed because he is a straight member in our space here as showbiz people. Enti eho mofa camera into Yalgre so na Dija Naboji she knew mutrim. That was Honorable KT Hammond, and let me add that he is the member of Parliament for Adanse Asokwa constituency in the Ashanti region. Ye showbiz for Nane things assembly Babedane showbiz for Semnanka. I remember on the day, I think when we discussed it here, Kojokin, Nanala, and the rest of the people, they condemned the act. Omo condemn the act and say no. Omo yes, Omo there was no need for them to do that. But now it has taken a different turn. It is now on the serious political platforms, and the shocker for today, yes, one, Hopes in Adoye son do nim say Baba Sadiq na organize a man for a may might be from Fadama. Fadama for Mosha, our information, your WhatsApp number on that screen is no better me send it a brain. Ampa say ye be fremo. And I say you can go on to Facebook, my CTVGH or CTVGH, and drop your comments there. I'll be willing to read from you. Young Barrister was in the crowd by Biane pa away ne question. Young Barrister, do you believe that there were some organized group who did that?
No, I don't believe that.
Why do you think so?
And I know how the honorable member, I think former MP of Tema East or West, I don't know.
Okay.
Yes, I think
I only know he contested and lost. That's what I know. I don't know if he was an MP.
Yes.
Okay.
Hobson was an MP.
Oh, okay.
And I think maybe the loss alone has been problematic for him for these years, and I've followed him and watched.
The lost, as
yes.
He losing
the seat has been one of the damaging stuff on his brain. I don't know.
Oh.
He has. I think he has been making certain statements that I have followed.
I'm not sure you want to attack back.
No, I'm not attacking, but I'm just saying that he has made certain pronunciations that for me, they are not good. Looking at
they don't sit well for you.
Looking at who he is.
Yeah, you can say that. That is allowed. They don't sit well for you.
When the Sewa Bruni issue came, he was also in the he was in the news trying to, make some.
He was the operational leader around that time. Yeah,
and I've also listened to him when this Fizz Ghana issue came. And he also brought up we are facing the country and making certain statements that I don't know how to use the words carefully. These political leaders, they have a way of That very night, I was behind a certain lady. I don't know, because we are all there for the fun of the program. So when the president was called on stage to come and give the speech, he was met with applause. Initially, he was
the welcome.
Yes, the welcome was like because nobody suspected that the president was there. So when he came on the stage to deliver the speech, a lot were just listening. But for the first 10 minutes, people got bored, and one lady even said, "Is this a State of Nation address?" Because for them it was too long. The speech was just he was dragging the speech for some time. So one was like, "Oh," right in front of me. Oh. Before I could hear anything, somebody also shouted, and then that was when the crowd went, hey, I didn't hear pa away like people are saying. But if they did, this is not a political platform. This is a global citizen festival where youths gather to entertain themselves. And if they felt that this is a president who has been ruling us for the past 6 years or more and things are not going on well, they have the right to express it in any form. Heckling is not a crime in our country. That even in the Parliament House, we have witnessed MPs heckle at the president when the president is giving speech. So now,
in fact,
yes,
in Parliament
even
they do this
Parliament,
away thing.
Even in
when Ambabe State of the Nations address, even
the president himself heckled at the NPP, the MPs, the NDC MPs when he was reading his speech. He was doing like this. He was doing like what? He was doing Ghana is it. So, Brass, it is not right to be making this blame game and be calling Sadiq that he is the one who organized. Even I saw Sadiq there at the VVIP session where he was having conversation with other people, and I don't think that he would have that time to go and organize people. We know how this show is. How did he even get the ticket to give to those 75 people from Fadama? That is another question, because this is a program you would have to go to all
these are politicians who also have their ears on the ground.
This is one of the statements that we don't have to follow. This is one of the statements from, politicians are very good at this propaganda. They will just want to score certain political points, which of course knowing Sadiq as one person who has a soft spot for the NDC, they would always want to make that blame game. This is not a political platform. This is the time the NPP communicators need to send the message the president was trying to send that very night. As we sit here, we were there, but we don't even know what the president was saying at that night. This is the time they have to come out and tell us that the president was saying this and that, so that we can take or sway away from the heckle and focus on the message the president was sending, not to come and attack people or blame people for organizing certain group of people to go and heckle at the president. If they did so, it is their right to do so, because they also felt that the country is not going on well as they expected.
They expected, yeah.
So this is the time they have to just go back to the drawing board and say, okay, Ghanaian youths are not happy. How do we fix it? How do we do this? We have met, even presidents travel outside this country, and then Ghanaians outside demonstrate. They heckle at the president. In recent time, Mahama experienced similar thing. Even Addo himself was in the UK, and some Ghanaians actually demonstrated and were making.
Was it France or Germany's president who was also slapped?
So it is not a crime to heckle.
France, it was France, huh? Okay.
So it is not a crime to heckle at the president, and this is not a political platform for you to even say that some NDC members were. No, I don't think Sadiq will do it. He has a lot on his mind. To even try and organize some Fadama boys to go and do that.
I see. Well, thank you so much, young
and
barrister.
Then with Katie Hammond.
Yeah.
I think he was also trying to play along and saying that I don't understand the chief very well, so I didn't understand. But I heard few things that he said.
He said young men don't have sense, and therefore they shouldn't even think about taking some of these roles. Most of them, they have grown their beard like Yao Gray has done, but there is nothing sensible in their heads. Their heads look like coconuts. They just disturb in town. Or when they do their things. I want to meet you.
All right, Katie Ham has been one of the oldest person in Parliament who has been so funny with his statement anytime he gets the chance to talk. So for me, it's one of the comic moments listening to him. And I would, you see, the mentality of these our leaders thinking that the youth cannot be in charge of certain things, certain positions. They cannot hold certain political position. Is what is killing us. We have given these old men enough time to even control us, and we are seeing it. If not for where he is coming from, he would have been kicked out long time ago. But because he's living in his comfort zone as an MP, you know that seat is an NPP seat, so he's always comfortable wherever he is. They should just change and see how people are going to treat him. But we should give the chance to the youth, and let's see how this country will go.
He said, "Yeah, the mama won't
just imagine.
You agree as the what?
As maybe MP for sports or
something. Minister of sports.
Minister of sports. You can imagine. You'll win the World Cup.
That's right. I agree, Nazem. Come through. I'll be reading some more messages. Keep them coming. Be part of the show. Like I said, this is the biggest evening conversation on TV now. Currently in Ghana, you can only get this on CTV, Ghana's #1 TV. Yes, come through.
Bruh. My show video, no, my hair away near Kosovo radio station also. But you see, I make say, what church I won't say more baby.
Which Jimmy.
The same youth, you know, I'm afraid say youth, you know, Adrian Swano. Okay, I'm youth to be any discuss about a same way. Can you tell me better? I'm say no, don't do it. Because like a win here, because Osha video know what happened at the Independence Square. That thing just happened. It wasn't a planned thing. For what I saw, it wasn't something that was planned. You could see, say, near see, no, a won't so be a sense of so no. Obian per se or betia na ajiatum.
Especially if you are the side of the ruling government.
The ruling government, you understand.
Mom person mo be dia tum say manfo yes sir.
Yes sir. And me omo mo gina ho no me video ni bi wa me hwa wo hwe nipa na ogina ho no krampo na say wo so ba ko hwe nipa na on fi Fadama. You get where I'm coming from. But with all no cribby one here almost almost come say youth no so was here the respect to be. Emma impaging for. I feel say ni see what no wasn't planned. If it was planned, me jin the same ke betimi pass. Because nipa ni ho dia betimi aka ne chia say but no gina ho no. And then you see here no timi hu say there's a reason. And because they shouldn't even come with this to come with the effect. Because this response will push things to the extent that discussions will be going on, things will be coming out, and you realize and we here in the first place in Posenka, so to me, a bit says Sadiq, I don't think it says Sadiq. I try say answer any question about this. Because so or try answer and I be on also no person or so.
Okay, so let me supply this information to you. My producer Facebook Jata has spoken to Sadiq. Na Sadiq say omo say omo kan sem no we jan sem na mom. And me say kromo because out here say say ono de on person obeka ho be nsem bebre. But those who are supposed to respond to it we jam memory pamu no ye beti de bekoso.
I feel say that's the headway because they see planting be name and they shouldn't make as a some moment you to know feel say those things work. But they shouldn't make us understand that those things are being used and it is relevant in our society and it's okay for us to also feel free and do it. Because what to krobi na say wo so mbe say obi abanum wi a ene mbo wi hu daru because obo hu daru e ba kwahwehwe adekoro se wo ye panyia na say bi wodwi kwa kira na obetem ase ade na enye no even se obadwu no ho akwa kira ade na enye no ye mbo hu daru bebre because obo hu daru se enye bebre a nipa pese hu nyi a enye sa ade no ine baba bedan ni nipa pempo. So I feel say the same time you know I feel say youth no nyansa bia ni omutima na say youth ni timi ndwe no omu feli e wo hodo mu because yes yent ko ayentimi nya because abakosem bi wo hono ma ye hia na ye affect say ene asem
okay
and ye be hia omo to actually tell us what is going on but any problem I solve here intimi solve ene problem it is a omni problem be solve here I was almost as a generation also a way of thinking and a way of solving their problem, and it is not only their way that works.
Okay.
And I think until we come to that conclusion, I bet say the youth can also think, and the youth are the leaders, and we must actually give them that mouthpiece and that push to actually come out, because your culture ni bibia. Sorry. Your culture ni bibia ekaishe. And your culture na so say you find this will be a company. What is Spinters? Ni company no awoshi. Ni pan say month obetu ya 300 Ghana. Spinters kwa awoshi. Lorry fen kwa say. But o ma me na papa bi tu for say minim se peni nye ba dwuma bia na ho kro no anyifo na bia adwini ni o adwuma bia na ho kro no into the ram the more now we adwuma no nso be hu samia nti say yentoma na we produce ya nipa ne de odi ahobrase ne aba ba o wa adwini bi se odi 2-3 years a obe hu samia ye be soma go ntoma na me soma kwa koton wadidi nti company no emfa me ho ye ya culture ni ya futuo ni bia mpanyifo ya de to ho no e bia ni it is a youth nso adwene na ohun feel say ade we a impanyifo anso aka to ho no e bia ye adwuma enra anase ba bia sa asem ne ye adwuma no enye ene a impanyifo ni binti ase and we must understand say impanyifo nso nti ase by force at once nso say omo beti ase say omo ye wrong because panyi bia feel say we hu
yeah was even thinking about something. Youth, I say, Omuchimushi, Nimu, no more body. Election, baby, no one ever sample from some Kotuaba.
Sir, I wanted the I wouldn't say one echo. Fadama boys and one or can one of these you should. Until so soon anymore. And when you know a few. Until so winning near echo so of former dear. And yes, I think I hear the need. Man, pon do
and for us, yeah.
But now, when the crown say, Munim near Cosso of form. Yanny or form. Any name sending and your echo from any name sending foot through neighbor. Mampan force to throw so many sending a foot through choir in the meeting of your end.
Thank you so much. You are great for that wonderful delivery. Could you come through?
Yes.
From Hopes in Adoye, from Honorable Katie Amont. Who is saying?
Okay, I think the day we discuss the issue here, I condemn it, and I still stand by my position that act by the youth was highly deplorable, and I think the timing wasn't right because yes, we are all youth in Ghana. We have issues with our governance. Most of the policies that our leaders are putting in place for us, it doesn't favor the youth. So when you are a youth and you look into the future, you don't see any hope, which is a fact here. But I think in our way to make cases for ourselves, we don't know how to go about things to register our issues. So that point in time the timing was wrong because for once, some things that we have been fighting or crying over has been done by bringing such an event to us. So if for 1,000 wrongs, they have done something right, I don't think that was the time to come and register your grievances. Maybe we can take this one, then fight for more. So that is why I disagree on whatever happened on the night. Now, Hopson's case here is a good way to neutralize the case. As a politician, this is a very good way to neutralize the case. Because imagine you being the president, and on a night like this that you think you have brought glory to your land.
Your day of glory.
Exactly. And being hooted at by your own people. It wouldn't be in a good light. And if you know that you follow the case, he went to South Africa to deliver a speech because they believe the president has been fighting for global warming and has done many speeches on several platforms. So coming into your land, they believe that he has to give another speech. So the organizer knew what value Nana Addo's speech will add to the event that is there. But I understand where Hobson is coming from. Because when he goes to that direction, it will neutralize the case. When he says that it was orchestrated.
Are people now that easy to be convinced? Like you say it was Sadiq who orchestrated it, and you think everybody would believe
this is
Sadiq?
This is politics. So if someone is from the NPP, they will jump on it to make a defense. Now, when they are throwing it, they will come back to defend it.
Okay.
This is politics, and you know politics, they are propaganda. And look at how he cooked the stories. That he knows where he picked the people from. Some of them are people that he Hobson knows, and so probably some of them will come back and tell Hobson that hey, this is what Sadiq is planning against the NDC or planning to do at the event. And how he narrated it, yes, there will be many people who will buy into that idea.
Okay.
That really somebody orchestrated. And we know, even in the parliament that some of my brothers have cited, when the NDC is in power, you see the NPP hooting at them. The same, when there's a reverse, the same thing will happen. And so, politics, but knowing Baba Sadiq, the gentleman that he is, something tells me what will make him do such,
and because of his love for showbiz, even if he has this agenda not on a showbiz grounds, because he is an event person.
Exactly.
Baba Sadiq does events. His last opening of 3 Music Studio and their new place. He called the Deputy Minister of Tourism, Ministry of Tourism, Arts and Culture, Okakumante, to come and deliver a speech. He called him.
Sure.
So if really he was that political, would he call Someone like
Yes,
that. He could
because-
have called Sammy, the one in Volta Region MP. What's his
Sammy.
name? Samuel Kujetu. He could have called Samuel Kujetu them to come and deliver
that.
speeches, but he called Okrekumanti.
Yes, yes.
So why would he organize people to do that at an event that he would even want to do?
Exactly, because looking at...
And do you think if Baba Sadiq, we are doing 3 music awards and say, President says, so I want to come there, he will sack him?
No.
Or Wilderland Festival, Shire Hills, and the president says, oh, I want to come and open Wilderland. Because Wilderland should be one of the programs we should celebrate in Ghana.
Exactly.
He won't sack the president.
Sure.
So why would he call people to come and hoot at the president?
Yes, so knowing the kind of person Baba Sadiq is, yes, we all know where he belongs to, as in his political affiliation, but I want to believe some of those comments that they pass concerning politics or how governance is being done will be on the face value. Deep beyond, he knows he can't disrespect people coming from the other party because you don't even know who can be your next partner or your next investor due to the kind of business he's into. And as you rightly said, this is showbiz, and he is somebody who is rooting for the good of the industry. He's been commended on several things, that his creativity on 3 music awards and other stuff. So he will be somebody who will love some of these things to happen. And I will, for one, be disappointed if he will be someone behind what happened on the night. And so I feel, a part of me feels that he's not somebody who can do that. But here, this is politics, and they always want to score points and make their side of the case look good, because I don't think this is a good thing to the president. It's not the image of the president, and we are soon heading towards elections, and they always have to make sure that they neutralize it and make it look good. And so whatever Hobson is saying, we have to... I don't know the kind of information he has, though. This is politics. Not politics we target as a dirty game. Anything can happen, and politicians are people you have to fear and respect, if for nothing. And so, yes, anything can happen, but on the face value, how we know Baba Sadiq, I'll be surprised if he will ever do such a thing. On Katie Hammond, you know, in Ghana, there's a banter between the old and young. Most of the young people feel the old people are useless. And we see by comments that we pass even on social media, some of them who calls on radio shows and stuff, they always feel that when you are old, you have nothing to offer. And they forget that they also become old, because you are youth now. Definitely you will grow old, and when you get to that position, you now understand some of the things that happen, how the youth see things and how the elderly also sees things. And so some of the comments that he passed, yes, he was also trying to also jab the youth for them to also have a feel of some of the things they say about them. Because we hear a lot of comments about our political leaders, that these are old fools, excuse me to say, a lot of statements coming from the youth. And even our writings, you see a president having a speech and go and read the comments under from the youth, which is, and I know Ghana, we are not trained in that kind of lifestyle. We have to respect, as a youth, you have to respect the elder. And I want to believe it is one of the reasons why they don't pay attention to some of our grievances, because if we have a good way of registering our displeasures, yes, demonstrations and all these things, it's allowed. This is democracy. Democracy. So it is kabima min kabiyamamo. You have to say whatever is worrying you. But the format and the process that we register our grievances, I think that is not working for us. Because hooting at him can also rather harden him. If you think I'm not doing the right thing and this is the way you want to come at me, then I would put you into a very tight corner for you to feel the heat. After all, after the end of this tenure, Addo wouldn't have the opportunity to contest for a president again. He will leave. And so I think the youth, we have to find a way to register our grievances and also show respect to the elderly,
okay,
because
and
we will
especially to politicians as well.
Exactly, because we will also one day become politicians.
Okay,
or leaders.
Thank you so much.